Hey y'all, Joe here, Southern Coast Cooking, coming at you this afternoon. I've been presented with a pretty hard task this afternoon. My neighbor, the poultry master over there, has requested I do him a brisket. And it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, and they want it for tonight. So we're gonna try to do a real hot and fast brisket here. This is a recipe that has a little margin for error. So y'all try to follow along here, and I'm kind of speeding through this video a little bit because I gotta get this thing on the cooker. That's about a 16-pound USDA prime brisket. Already got the backside of the fat cap rubbed down. What I use first is some of Heath Ryle's Everyday Rub, and then some of Heath Ryle's Beef Rub, all right? Now I've got, this is Heath Ryle's beef injection right here. I've got this mixed up. We're gonna inject this brisket. All right, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Because again, the hot and fast, I think we might need the injection with this one. So we'll just start down here in the flat, pull out and shoot. You know this thing's gonna shoot injection all over me. But we'll try to quick and get it done. They say go with the lines and the meat. That's a little bit better. But we'll do what we can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing injected the best I can. And I'll come right back to y'all. Y'all, I got this bad boy injected. Next thing I do, I take a little of this duck fat spray and spray on this side here that I'm about to put the rub on. All right, then we'll go with the beef rub. Now actually, no, I'm gonna layer it on like this. We'll go with the Everyday Rub, Heath Ryle's. We'll layer that on there. This is mainly salt and pepper, I imagine, a little bit of garlic, stuff like that. But we'll get that on there. Pick up, make sure we get the sides good. It'd be awful to have brisket no bark on the sides. All right. Okay, we're in here, I'll get that side, but now we'll go with the beef rub. That one right there. You can just pick this stuff up at Kroger, or you can order it online. Put your link in the description box. But yes, sir, that's what we want right there. All right, get that sucker all lovey-dovey with that rub. All right, we're about ready to go on the cooker. Y'all, right here at the YS640 now. I got it cranked up to 325 is what we're doing. 325, we're gonna put this brisket right on there. Lay them right straight on the grates. Zoom y'all in a little bit so you can see. Put the point slightly toward the chimney. Just like that, okay? Roll that down on them now. For pellets, I'll show y'all what I'm gonna use, okay? I'm gonna use my Lumberjack Competition Blend. Come over here, I'm gonna show you. This is what I suggest. This is my favorite for brisket. I'll show y'all. This is the Comp Blend, which has got, it's like a maple hickory cherry almost, but it's got it's a good variety of my favorite smoky ones, okay? So use that. Fill my hopper with this stuff here. Crack it open. Ooh, still more than putting in there. Okay. There we go. Dump the hopper whole, about the whole 20-pound bag. So I like these 20-pound bags. Built some, oh well. All right, so I got that done. We're gonna let this sucker roll here just for a little bit, all right? Just so y'all know, the time is now 1:45. That's when I just put it on, so we'll come back here in about an hour, give it a check, okay? Hey y'all, okay, so it's been going for about an hour now, and what I'm gonna do, I wanna show y'all what I've done here. I've got my signals with hooked up. It's 64 degrees right now, and pretty much, you know, the center of the point. So this thermoworks allow me to leave the house and go check on other stuff. I'm gonna zoom y'all in and see what it looks like. It's been on here a little bit over an hour. 325. Hurry up and take a look, y'all. See that? Isn't that beautiful? All right, let's shut it back up. I'm shooting for about 160. That's where I can wrap it. All right, so that's what we're looking for. Hey y'all, so it's now 4 o'clock. The brisket has reached, let me check the internal, 117, okay, internal, and it's been on there for what, about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm trying to take a look at it here. zoom you in. It's got beautiful looking bark on it. What I want to do now, I want to pan it up just because I want to take a chance of, I know it's been melting away at that fat cap underneath, and I don't want to take a chance of overcooking the bottom of the meat in there, presenting any desirable flavors. I've got my cut-proof gloves, those things that I wear underneath my rubber gloves. They're by whatever you call these things, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put those on there. Great for a heat shield. Ooh, yeah, that's some hot stuff. So I'm gonna take that, set that back on there, just like that, and shut it down, let it go until we hit that desired about 160 or so. That way we can wrap it. All right, y'all, it's roughly 5 o'clock now, so it's been about 3 hours or so. We're at 151 degrees internal. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it and cover it. I'll show y'all more as my jus as well. Y'all look, check it out. Look at that bark on there. It's beautiful bark. Looks really good. Okay, that's what we want to see. All right, nice little brisket. I'll take it out. I'll set it right here for a second. All right, now I've got some au jus. You can use beef broth, whatever you want. Heat it up right here. All right, we're going to add that to the pan. The bottom. Remember, we got a little thing to hold this brisket up, the cookie cooler rack to hold the brisket up off the bottom. You don't want it just sitting in juice boiling or nothing. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover that in full. Alright. Remember, this is hot. Very hot. Okay. Then just seal around that pan. You don't want steam or anything to get out now. Alright. Now I'm going to put that back in the cooker. And this is just essentially like wrapping a brisket, okay? Alright, so we're going to set it right there. I'm going to close the cooker up. I'm going to crank my heat to about 350 now, and we're going to let it roll till it hits around 200 degrees. Alright, y'all, we have hit 197, 198 in the brisket. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to check it out real quick. I'm going to probe it for tenderness. Isn't that a beauty? Oh, I can go ahead and tell you. See how it's jiggling right there? That's what I like. Look, let me zoom y'all in. Let me show you about this jiggle. Hopefully y'all can see this. See when you slap it like that and that jiggling goes? That brisket is done. So we're going to go ahead and take it off here. I'm going to let it sit unwrapped for about 2-3 minutes and wrap it back up. Let it sit for an hour. We'll take it over to the poultry master's house and we'll carve this bad boy up. All right, y'all, we are about to slice this brisket. Remember, we did the hot and fast today. Started about 145, ended about 7 o'clock, 325 Fahrenheit is what we were cooking at. Cooked to 160, 150 or so. And I wrapped it, then went to 200 degrees, 198 internal, pulled it off, let it rest for an hour. So let's see if this hot and fast, if we got a nice juicy brisket here. All right, I got my hammer style slicer here, doing a really good job of this. Now remember, this is the flat, so of course, oh my goodness, look at this. Y'all just look at that and tell me what you think. Just that little piece of the flat. Look at that juice right there, and that's the flat down toward the tip. Let's cut on up here and let's just take a look at something. I was wondering about a smoke ring too, cooking that high, a temp. Let's just take a look at that. Look at that juice coming out of there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that smoke ring. Let's cut one of these pieces, just like a little, yeah, just perfect little piece, just like this. Let's take a look at it. Look at that right there. Look at that bend. That's just what you want. It just falls over just like that. Whoa! Off the tray, but that is beautiful. That's something else. We'll go ahead and give this a try. We've got to try this. I'm really impressed with the color and juiciness. We'll see how the flavor is. Man. That is phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, that may be one of the best briskets I've ever cooked. Thank you, Heath, man. Heath Riles' rubs and injections I use on this thing, that really came through. But I'll tell you what, Poultry King, Poultry Master is in for a treat with this one for sure. So y'all, hot and fast, it sure can be done, and you sure can get some really, really, really good brisket. This thing's on point.